Going live. Checking connection. Okay, I'm live.
Yay! Hey! So Ev is gonna beat my face today. Welcome,
I sure am. Welcome.
Hey,
YouTube.
Hey, YouTube. What's up? We're going live. I'm fresh faced. She's gonna do me up, so don't get scared. It's happening.
Yes, it's happening. Gonna get her all glammed up. Today's look's gonna be. Do you want to tell them?
Nope. You tell them.
We're gonna do a Valentine's Day look, so all you ladies can get all fresh. Men too.
Right?
Yes.
It's for you. We do all this. It's for you men out there.
Guys. Yes. Okay, so we're gonna get started. She has a good clean face. Should we wait until more people join us?
No.
No? Okay, let's get started.
They will join.
Let's get started. So like I said, she does have a clean face already. So we're gonna go ahead and start prepping her with some primer. I'm gonna be going in front of the camera quite a bit.
Primer.
Yes, primer.
Oh, so I've heard from every makeup artist that primer is very important. Why?
Yes, primer is very important because it's going to make your foundation stick, and you want to make sure that your face is not cracking by like 2-3 hours. So primer is going to be everything. I prefer the silicone primer. This is from Smashbox. I don't know if you guys can see it right over here. Okay. And it is a silicone base. I just like it because it works good on everybody. So I like to stock up on things in my kit that are going to work for everybody. And if you guys have any questions along the way, feel free to ask.
Yes.
This way we make sure we cover everything.
Ask us questions. She's going to be answering questions. Everybody, just so you know, she is a celebrity makeup artist. She does all the people, the stars, the Hollywood glam people. So I feel very blessed to get my makeup done today and figure out.
You're my favorite celebrity.
And figure out what all the Hollywood people are doing. So,
yes.
So I know primer is really important, and I know you kind of touched on that. And I'm really interested in the baking.
Yes.
Why is baking such a big thing right now?
Baking is everything because you get to set the areas that you want set on your face.
Mm-hmm.
And I like to do it with translucent powder. The reason being is because foundation is really full coverage already.
Right.
So you don't want to go ahead and go in with an actual powder foundation because it's going to make you look too cakey. So you can go ahead and bake the areas with a translucent powder where you're
getting ready to bake.
Bake. So yeah, baking is really important because you get to set those areas that you conceal, that you brighten, and then you get to put contour powder on the areas that you did contour.
So you might want to plug that in then.
Yes.
So
I'm going to plug in my phone real quick because it is low battery.
Because Ev comes prepared around here.
Yes. We want to make sure we're all set.
That's right.
Little commercial break real quick.
Hey guys, hey everybody, what's up? Hi. Just want to wave to everybody who is watching right now.
This phone real quick. Sorry, you're gonna feel some movement. You guys are gonna see
it's a girly day, guys. Just doing makeup today, doing some Valentine's Day looks. So I'm super excited about it.
Do you guys have any questions on makeup?
I definitely have
Subjects
questions.
You want me to?
So, Ev.
Yes, ask me, girl.
In terms of skincare.
Yes.
Talk about what are the most important things to keep your skin looking good and being clean before, after makeup, and what the celebrities are doing.
Mm-hmm. So my whole thing is I love makeup, but to me, skincare is everything. And the reason being is because if you take care of your skin, it's like your base. If you take care of your skin, then obviously your makeup's going to look more flawless. So it's less prep work that you have to do, less concealing you have to do. Your face looks nicer. Your pores are minimized. So overall, skincare is key. Okay. So you want to make sure you stay flawless. To me, one of my favorite that I always, I can't stress this enough. I'll turn around here for a bit too. Is toner. Toner's really good. Cleansing your skin is good too. But every time you cleanse your skin, you make your skin a little bit more acidic. Meaning, so you strip it down a little bit. So what toner does, it's going to go ahead and hydrate your skin again, rebalance your pH levels, get you all set, and then of course moisturizer is really good too because you want to keep your skin hydrated. Hi, Jen. Jen's like, Gina.
Hey, How you doing?
So Jen's like my little, she's not here today, but she's like my little assistant, my little slash everything. So that's her. Okay, you guys. So I'm going to start by putting primer on her face. Hello. Can they see me? I can't.
They should be able to see you.
Is it turned, I think? Oh, I think I see it outside.
Yeah, it is.
Sorry, you guys.
Sorry, guys.
Okay, they're probably like, where are they? We just see green. Okay. So it's actually my first time trying out this brush. This one's from Tarte. I really like the kabuki brushes to apply foundation, primers, just because they work on all skin types. So I kind of and they're really good for blending. So like I said, I always like to keep on my kits something that works on everybody.
And what is a brush that works on everybody? Just one that's like kind of flat, or?
Yeah, just like a kabuki style, just flat.
Okay.
Kind of just like tapered at the end.
That kind of just blends.
Yeah, it just blends.
Okay. So in terms of brushes, how important are they? Because they can get really expensive.
Brushes are really good because each brush holds its purpose. They could get very expensive. This is why I like Morphe brushes a lot, just because, you know, they range from like $2 to like $8 a brush. So I feel like it's really good. Yeah. So they're more cost effective, and they do have great sets too. They do have sales during the holidays, so that's what I like about it.
So make sure to catch the sales.
Yes, make sure you catch the sales, those holiday deals.
Do you use any drugstore products?
On my kid, I don't, but on my face, I do. I like to just mix it up. And honestly, drugstore makeup has come a long way, but it is getting pricey too.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. But it's really good if you find those deals that are like buy one, get one free, or get one half off. That's when you could really, a good foundation is the Maybelline Fit Me. Hello.
Doing makeup today, so if you want to see my face get beat, that's what we're doing. It's a Valentine's Day look, so stay tuned. She's going to be explaining why this is all important and how it all works.
Wow.
And I have tons of questions for you. Now, let's talk about what are the most important things that people are requesting in Hollywood in terms of beauty, and that could be anything on the body.
Yeah. So the good thing with like science and makeup and everything is that it's literally come a long way. By the way, I'm applying wax on her eyebrows just so I can get the type of eyebrow thing that I use. I like to use powders. These are the Anastasia ones. I just take them out of the actual container and I put them in this.
And you're using a Z palette.
I am. So I really like the C palettes because anytime you get makeup, they actually have like the Anastasia eyeshadows. They actually have like a magnetic back. So you just literally just put them in and they just slide right in.
Do you know, fun fact, I used to work for Z Palette.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
Girl. Do you still have the connection?
I do, yeah.
Oh, wow. I'll be getting more C palettes.
Yes. So you guys actually use Z palettes and you like them and they're effective and useful.
Yeah, they are because you can always, because sometimes you'll get like a product and then the outside of it, you guys can see them. This one's an Anastasia blush. It'll get kind of messy. So if you can actually, which on these you can take them out. So sometimes like I'll take out the product and I'll put it in a C palette and it just looks prettier and newer and nicer. That's what I like about them.
But the other benefit is that you can put whatever colors you want.
Yeah,
you can
whatever
make your
colors
own
you
palette.
want. Yeah, especially like if you're working on set and you did a makeup and you only did like
certain colors.
Yeah, certain colors, and you can actually put the eyeshadows that you did. You can put the blush that you use. You can put some of like the setting powder on the side.
Somebody said that blush palette.
I know, right, Addie? This is my favorite blush palette, by the way, and Anastasia does not make it anymore. So we can also just Anastasia to come back with it. This is a really pretty coral blush.
Tyrone, what up?
A little bit like darker burgundy one. So this kind of works on all skin types, which is why I love it. Okay. All right. So we're gonna do her brow. She already has a microblader, so we're just gonna fill in the spots, enhance them a little bit. So we're just gonna be sheeting them in.
Is the microblade really
Yeah,
noticeable?
microblading is such like
I
a
know
big
that
thing right now to
it
wake
is.
up with eyebrows. It's just amazing. I personally haven't done it because I like to do special effects makeup too. So sometimes I like to do makeup looks when I don't have eyebrows. When I do have eyebrows, so it's always just easier for me to be able to make them look the way I want them to look.
Right.
Hi YouTube. Sorry, I keep giving you my back. I don't know if you mind.
If you guys have any questions, YouTube, Instagram.
Yes, please feel free to ask.
We have lives all over here.
Yes.
So
Ask us all your questions.
Go ahead.
Okay. So just. So wedding season's coming along too.
My friend is actually getting married in August. And I know that she's definitely gonna have all the beauty things.
Yeah,
happening.
definitely.
So she, as a matter of fact, they might be heading over to Mexico to get some Botox. So let's talk about Botox. What is the benefit of Botox? Obviously, everybody knows it makes your face numb.
So it basically like paralyzes your muscles for quite some time. The more you do it, the more it stays longer. I always suggest for you to look at alternatives first. Like there's so many things. Like I was talking earlier about like just science and technology and just everything coming together with like facials. There's a thing called radio frequency that's really good for skin tightening. It has the red LED light that helps to boost up the collagen in your skin. It helps with the lymph flow in your body. So it essentially helps the production of collagen. So it's going to make your skin a little bit tighter. So it helps with skin tightening. And the cool thing about it is that it's not only for the face. Like I have clients who come to me at Northridge Beauty Bar. And they actually they do it like on their stomach, on their arms, on their inner thighs. It just helps with skin tightening overall, which is really good. And a lot of people do it like on their face
Botox on their
as well.
stomach.
No, for the radio frequency, which is an alternative.
Yeah.
So I always suggest that you do alternatives before you do it because there's a lot of people also that are allergic to Botox. So if you're allergic to Botox, and sometimes you can develop an allergy to it. Like I have clients who have gotten Botox, and then they'll call me, they're freaking out because they have like lumps on their face or they're all bruised up. And I'm like, you can come in and I could do like the cold hammer therapy just to like help just like heal it. But I'm like, you can either dissolve it, go back to the doctor and have them dissolve it, or you're just going to have to wait till it goes down.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So the thing about being a makeup artist, you always want to stay sanitary. So you never want to like double dip in your like some of like your makeup. Powders you can disinfect with alcohol, which I do have. But for example, I use this little plate right here, like the ones that you put in your hand because it's just easier to work with. And I went ahead and put the primer right over here. They also have some that are like this one right over here. So if you have lipstick, you put it on here because you never want to like double dip the lipstick. You want to go ahead and scoop it out. So this is what this is.
Okay.
They're like, what is she holding? So yeah, when it comes to like injectables, I always say to try the alternatives first.
Mm-hmm. What are some of the craziest stories you've heard about people doing things for beauty? Things that don't really make sense.
I'm all about like cosmetic, like surgery and stuff. You know, like if you want to get something, like do it. But I feel like sometimes like people can go like overboard with it. So like a lot of facial stuff and like and then also with injectables, you can't do a lot of electrical modalities when it comes to like facial. So like that includes high frequency, radio frequency, anything directly on the face, because you can actually dissolve some of that like filler. So those are the kind of some of the things that I'm like, once they tell me like, oh, I just got Botox like a month ago, I'm kind of like, no, Because I want to do all this for you. So I always say try alternative methods first before you actually go in and do and then your skincare routine, which is really important. So I would say start with that. Like, don't just go get injectables if you don't have a good skincare routine, because sometimes even just using a good cream is going to help you out.
Change it up a bit before you go to the extreme.
Yes. Okay, so
James. I'm just getting my makeup done, for Valentine's Day.
Fun and exciting. We're gonna do a date night look.
I know this is the fresh face, so
isn't she gorgeous, you guys?
No. Now you're gonna see the done look soon.
It's gorgeous.
In an hour.
I know. When I talk, I'm the worst multitasker, so I'm always have to stop in between. Okay, so I'm actually using, to prime the lids, I like to use the Soft Ochre from MAC. It's right over here.
There it is.
There we go.
Yeah.
So I like to use this one because you can use it as an eyeshadow primer. It kind of sets itself so it won't crease. So I can go ahead and carve this eyebrow, then I can go to her right one, and I don't have to rush to set it real quick. And I can see I put the product in my little palette. Close your eyes, baby.
And this is just so that everything stays in place.
Yeah, so everything stays. So just like I prime the face, you want to go ahead and prime the eyelid.
And what do you think is the trend right now? Is matte out, or is matte still a big matte lips? I would say. I guess
yeah, for the matte lips, I was so happy that lip glosses came back.
Yeah.
That they started being in again.
Yeah.
And the reason being is me personally, right before we did the live, I was wait, I have to touch on my lips because I do have a matte lipstick on. So my lips tend to dry up a little bit.
Right.
So that's the thing. Some people have really dry lips. Sometimes their lips are peeling and it's they would want a matte lip. And I'm oh, it's not really going to work for you. But they really wanted it.
So what would you recommend? I mean, you're not gonna let them walk out.
Because then it's
lips,
because then it's my work too showing, so it's kind of that a little struggle. So I was just you know what, I'm gonna put a little bit of shine in there. You want to glow,
right? Just make that suggestion, that strong suggestion.
Yeah.
What about putting chapstick over the matte or under the matte? Does that work?
Yeah, you can do that. You can use chapstick underneath. Or sometimes when they really want matte, I would say I was doing a wedding and I'm on the location. I'm does somebody have sugar? And that way they could exfoliate their lips before.
So is that all you use to exfoliate your lips is sugar and water?
Yeah, you can use sugar and water to give you They have a lot of lip scrubs in the market.
Do you prefer the natural kind, or what do you?
You can just use the sugar.
Sugar. Any kind of sugar.
Yeah, just any sugar.
Okay.
Give your lips a little bit of a scrub. Then you're good to go.
Okay.
Okay, so we're here now. So then I was talking about the face. I like to use kabuki brushes. This is a little tiny one. So this is the one I'm using around the eyelid. It just helps blend everything. But I know it's pretty far so you guys can see, but there's no creasing on this lid, which is really good. And that's what you want.
No creasing.
Yeah. A good, sometimes if I don't have it in my kit, or sometimes I could be on set or somewhere and I'm in a hurry that I'll forget to fully close it. Or if I have somebody, not Jen, don't worry, Jen. I'll have somebody help me out, and if this doesn't get fully tight and closed, it will harden.
Dry up?
Yeah, it will dry up. So then I would go in with a concealer to use it.
So that's a tip.
So Addie just said the MAC lip scrubs are good and they smell amazing.
Oh, okay, cool.
So we have to try that. I know Jeffree Star has a couple and a lot of people rave about them.
I mean, I I just feel like I'm soft in general, but maybe some people have issues with not being soft. So, what other things would you recommend for the face?
For the face, for like
For just maintenance. You know, I think sometimes even your elbows can be hard.
Yeah, so you want to like
a
good exfoliant. For the face, I prefer chemical exfoliants. You have physical exfoliants and you have chemical exfoliants. And the physical exfoliants when you actually feel a little grains. Okay. So what happens, which could be like a good thing, just depending what the grain is. Like the apricot scrub, it's not good for you guys.
Which one's not?
The apricot one.
Okay. Oh, apricot. Okay.
Yeah. So when you think about it, that one like the edges, it's so tiny you can't see it, but they're actually sharp. Mm-hmm. So what you actually do with physical scrub sometimes is you're tearing your skin. Mm. So a chemical one is one like an exfoliant that has that feels more like a cleanser. But it has like the chemical exfoliant, which is either lactic acid to brighten, salicylic acid that's really good for oily skin.
And the look that we're doing today is kind of what? What are we doing?
So we're gonna do a smoky eye. We're not gonna do a black dark smoky eye. We're gonna stay more in the browns, okay. And we're gonna do a red lip. So more like a Valentine slash, like kind of like
going out,
yeah,
to dinner.
Going out, yeah,
okay.
Red carpet. Still soft glam, but still like glamming it up.
Okay. Soft glam, but glamming it up.
Yes.
I'm excited because, you know, I do a lot of red carpets and you live far from me. You're so far from me. And sometimes you're not available for me. And so I have to figure it out. So I need to take a lot of notes and kind of really understand this makeup game because this is not my forte.
You got it, girl. You'll get it. So I'm actually going to be, you guys, this is one of my favorite palettes. So it's a Manny NUA Life's a Drag. I really like it because it's really, it has your neutral colors and it has like your really colorful colors. So you can pretty much do so many looks with this palette, and that's what I like about it. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to start with Sickening right over here. So I'm basically going to use Sickening, Trade, and Mug. So these three right here. I'm going to go ahead and lift one of the sides here. Sorry, I'm kind of going around all the cameras. Hi, everyone.
What's up, Jahan?
Okay, close your eyes for me.
Closed. And then what color is this? Is this like did I see like a yellow?
Yeah, it's like an orangey brown.
Okay.
Base, yeah. So this is what we call a transition color. So it's going to be our main color that's going to help us blend.
Okay. So you put one color in the beginning to blend the rest that you're going to...
Yeah, to blend them all.
Okay. And you said you're going to use different shades of brown?
Yeah, different shades of brown just to kind of build it up.
Okay.
I think especially because that's one mistake. I like the smoky eye because it goes on everybody. Like you can't go wrong with the smoky eye on any type of eye type.
Right.
And it's one of the quickest way. I know I'm taking a little bit longer, but because I'm talking and my multitasking is kind of like it's really off. I'm like the worst multitasker. Close your eyes for me. So it kind of just goes with everyone, but I think a mistake that people do, they'll go with like just one like dark color, like black, and they won't have like a brown to kind of like blend it in.
Right.
And
I've done that.
You've done that.
Yep.
You've been guilty of that.
I've been guilty.
So it kind of just will go like all over the place.
So I feel like one of the things that I see on YouTube with a lot of makeup artists that they stress is to build. Like have patience, basically. Yeah, you have to have patience and just kind of just build the color, not like jam it in there. This is a synthetic brush, which meaning a synthetic brush, synthetic, vegan, plastic. So basically, synthetic brush is plastic, so it's not going to hold any of the product. So all the product is going to go directly into her eye. Okay. So that's why I want to pick it up and like just dust it a little bit. Okay. This way, it doesn't all directly go to her eye. Especially if you're using like a color, like if it's a black color, you do not want to just like stamp it. Because once you put black in your eye, there's like You have a
There's
black eye.
no going back. Yeah. Yeah, so that's a synthetic brush. This is not a synthetic brush. This is actually a goat brush right over here. When it comes to animal hair brushes, they're actually
goat brush. Can I feel it?
yeah, so they're actually gonna hold more product. Think about it like your hair. So if I put oil like on a plastic, say like anything plastic, it's just gonna slide off. Hi, how are you? So if I put oil on plastic, it's gonna slide off. If I put oil on my hair, it's gonna like just grab on and stick to it. So this is kind of like, so if you're gonna go in with black, if you use a brush like this, like the goat hair brush, it's gonna hold a lot of the product in, so it's gonna be easier to build up. If you go with something synthetic, then you wanna build it up. You wanna be safe with it.
I don't know if anybody's on, but I'm gonna wait to you guys anyways. Hi guys.
Hi. I don't know how to check if someone's on.
It looks like one person's on.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna be adding that's a little bit darker shade of brown. So I'm gonna go back with my primer and I'm gonna re-prime just her lower lid. Close your eye.
So this is primer again.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be putting it on the bottom.
To make it stronger?
Yeah, just to make it stronger. Anytime you put like the base again, it's gonna intensify the color.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna get my little kabuki brush again.
To blend.
Yeah, and then just kind of blend it. You don't have to be precise with it because you don't want any harsh edges. You kind of just wanna let it just blend in.
Okay. And you're using 2 types of brushes right now for this.
Yeah, so far I've used this one. Anytime you apply any cream product or any liquid product, you want to make sure it is a synthetic brush because then you're not going to be wasting any product. Because we all know makeup is expensive.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to make sure that you're using the most of it.
Okay.
So I'm just blending it to her lid. We just did a photo shoot not so long ago and her pictures came out amazing.
I know.
Her smile is everything, you guys.
Aw, all thanks to you for inviting me, having me, doing my makeup, making me glammed. And then we did
it's always teamwork.
Absolutely. And then we did it at your beauty.
Yeah, so I actually teach you guys. I teach at MBB Academy for Professionals. So I actually do the whole course, the whole makeup course for future makeup artists. And we talk anywhere from like film to like, because film makeup, it's so different from
like your everyday.
Yeah, like traditional everyday makeup.
It's more dramatic?
No, it's less dramatic. So it's going to be less baking. You want to make a lot of the times with film, the phone. A lot of the times with film, it's kind of like the makeup, no makeup look.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I teach you a lot of men's grooming as well. We cover theater. We cover like headshots. We teach you contouring. We teach you not only contouring, just like color matching and all that, which is very, very important. So we talk about skin tone, we talk about undertones, really important because once you know your undertones, then you can do any type of skin color, which is amazing because I've seen some people get their makeup done and I was like, girl,
so undertones.
Yeah, okay, undertones are so important.
Okay.
Okay, so now,
who's in here right now? Say hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and go with, kind of going to swatch them on my hand real quick, see which one's the darker one. So I'm going to go in with Mug real quick. I'm sorry, I know I said Trade earlier, but I think I'm going to go with Sickening Hunty or Honey. How would you say that? Hunty, like, yes. And then Mug.
And this is on the...
It's a Manny NUA Life's a Drag palette.
Life's a Drag.
Okay, close your eyes. So I'm just going to focus this right on the lower lip.
You were saying, what is the biggest difference between film and your everyday besides the baking?
You kind of want to do it like more simple
Okay.
because you can't have any flashback on film. Um, it has to look more natural. For example, like I always like to say, like if you've seen like a JLo movie, she looks so different from like TV to when she's on red carpet, and that's because she has to look a little bit more like natural and more like herself.
Speaking of JLo, what did you think about the Super Bowl performance?
You know what? I didn't watch it that day,
Mm-hmm.
but I watched it like I think like the Monday after
And
on my little phone. I liked it.
I liked it. I thought it was nice.
Yeah, I thought it was fun. I like how they both would come out together
Mm-hmm.
at some point because it's like
definitely girl power.
Yeah, girl power. A lot of. Look up for me. Just gonna dust this off real quick. Don't worry, I'm gonna wipe that after I do have wipes. This is what I'm talking about, the fallout that is kind of all over the place. Okay, so I have my brushes right here. A lot of makeup artists like to use brush felts. I personally don't use a brush felt. I know you guys can't see my waist, but you guys can, and you guys can.
See, I got a black eye.
He has a black eye. So right now it's gonna look a little bit crazy just because there is gonna be a lot of fallout. Which fallout is not bad. Like the Anastasia palettes I love, but a lot of people complain about that it has a lot of fallout, which I don't mind because as long as the pigment is good and the makeup is like good, I could always just clean under the under eye and just reprime it. Okay, so we're gonna go in through the color. Actually, this brush is too big. So you guys, they also have like fluffy brushes that are a little bit smaller, like this one. So I'm actually gonna do this one because it's easier because you get to just build up.
And when you have clients, do you prefer that they or do you get like clients that don't want to talk, like them when massages, they don't want to talk, or do you what's your?
I kind of just take it as I go. Like you can kind of feel like the energy, and I just let them talk to me.
Gotcha. I feel like it's more of a conversation.
Yeah.
Like hair, like you talk when you're getting your hair done.
Yeah. Like I could be your makeup artist. I could be your therapist. I'm there for you.
And then tell everybody where you are, where you're located.
I'm located in Northridge, in the Valley. So I am a Valley girl.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, but I travel too. So I travel too, and then I work with the timing. Like I have a couple weddings coming up. I have one like in Camarillo. I have one like in Moore Park. I have one in Vegas.
Do you normally work alone, or do you work with other people?
It depends. I don't like to be that makeup art. I mean, like the makeup artist that can do it, that's so amazing. But like, say I have a wedding and it's like 6 people.
Mm-hmm.
I'll normally take another makeup artist. I have a lot of friends in the field too that are like really good makeup artists. So I typically just call them to help because I honestly don't think it's fair for the girl getting her makeup done at 7 in the morning. And then by 7 p.m., she's already had her makeup for like 12 hours. Mm-hmm. So I feel like it's not fair. So I normally just like to do 4 people this way. Because, makeup is makeup. And especially like weddings are in the summer and spring, people are going to sweat.
Right.
Okay. For me.
And do you, do you enjoy makeup? Did you always want to do makeup? Is this something that you always...
Makeup just kind of like came into my life as a blessing. I've been an esthetician for, let's just say, over 10 years.
Okay.
A long time. So I didn't learn makeup in esthetician school. So I would do it here and there if I needed to, or for like a wedding, like where I work at the spa. I never thought about just picking it up like full time. And then I had gotten pregnant 4 years ago. I had my baby, and I was like, you know what? I was like, I need a side hustle because I believe always in side hustles.
Uh-huh.
So I was like, you know what? I was like, let me do makeup because honestly, I love being an esthetician because it's so rewarding to know how much you can change a person's
skin.
Yeah, a person's skin and just how grateful they are to you.
Confidence.
Yeah, like clients are so loyal to you, and that's what I love. Like, hey guys. Hi. Like I'm really blessed to have like so many amazing clients in my life and throughout the years. Like I have clients since I started. Like, and they're still coming to me. So clients are so loyal. So I just love like all that love and positivity that I always get back. So then I was like, you know what? I was like, let me just do it. And then makeup turned into from my side hustle to like
your main hustle.
My main hustle, basically.
So, Ev, how long does it take you to get ready in the morning?
For me, my makeup that I have right now, which is like my everyday look, takes me like 20 minutes.
That takes you 20 minutes?
Yeah, this takes me 20 minutes.
Show everybody.
You guys can see.
20 minutes for this look right here.
I don't have eyeshadow.
You don't
have the base?
No,
I just have like a base. Well, I do have like the inner corner highlight.
Okay.
I am contoured. I am concealed.
Got you. Okay, so that's 20 minutes. So it looks to me like that would have been like an hour.
Yeah, no, like 20 minutes, yeah.
All right, so a typical look when you're going out on a date, what would that take you?
20 minutes.
Oh, okay. So 20 minutes is your normal.
Yeah, like 20 minutes, yeah. So days you'll see me like this. So when it comes to makeup, this is how I show up. Like, and another thing important too is that a lot of people take a lot of time on the eyes. But if you're getting ready, like you got to make sure that you have time for your face because you want your face to look as flawless as possible. Because I've seen like, again, no judgment, everybody, because there's no rules in makeup, you know. You can have like amazing eyes, but then like your foundation's off, the color's off,
so everything has to be right
correctly, then it's not gonna like look like, especially like if I'm doing a wedding and I have to show up at 6 a.m. This is how I'm gonna show up. I would love to show up with like a colored eyelid, but I can't get up at 4 a.m. I have a son and he does not have, Chris has seen him, he does not have, because my schedule's all over the place, so his schedule is all over the place, so he doesn't have like a set like going to sleep time.
And he's not patient for you.
And he's not, yeah, no. Which he loves makeup, by the way.
He loves makeup.
He loves makeup, yeah, so.
But he's on his own time.
Yeah, he's on his own time. So sometimes like it'll be a day, like the day that I have to be somewhere at 6 a.m. or I have call time somewhere at 6 is the day he wants to go to sleep at 1 a.m.
Oh my goodness.
So, you know, like I get up and then I try to do what I gotta do and then I'm like, okay, well, let me go ahead and get this done. Just see. So, you know, like I get up, I do what I gotta do, and then this is like the face that you will get, the one that you see like on my face. But what I like about it is that you can go ahead and show somebody, like if they look at your face and your contour looks good, you have a nice glow, your face looks flawless, that's what they're gonna want, especially if it's a bride or anything, or especially like if it's like if you're going into film or something. Because if I do like a regular like glam, I would do somebody like for their birthday and I try to do that like on set. Yeah. Like the director or something would be like, oh my God, why does she have so much makeup? You need to tone it down a little bit. So on Instagram it's _bliss by Evelyn _.
So I have this wedding and I'm a bridesmaid in this wedding and I'm in a group chat and they are texting all that is about. But look, my eyes look crazy right now. I look crazy.
So I'm gonna wipe her under eye. Just look. It's so funny.
Like, oh, you found your wipes?
Yes. So when I'm doing it's funny because when I'm doing like say like I'm doing like a wedding or something and I need to conceal like the under eyes, or they have like acne. So like acne, like a blemish, you would color correct it with a green concealer. So they usually have like green like in their face, like all these dots. And say like other people are walking in front of me to like look at them and they're like, oh my God, why does she have green on her face?
They can tell that it's green?
Yeah.
That's not cute.
Yeah, and then, but once I'm like, just wash the finished product. Because if I put that foundation, it's going to hide it and their face is going to look so flawless. They're going to be like, oh my God, she didn't have any acne. Well, you're not going to be able to see it after.
So that's a tip.
Yes. I've also had people that have like really bad pigmentation. They're like, oh my God, my pigmentation. I was like, you ain't going to have no pigmentation once I'm done with you.
Kind of like the girl who did my hair for the photo shoot. She was so good.
Oh, yes. Claudia, she's so good.
Yeah, Claudia was great.
If you don't have like a little bit of hair, she'll make you have hair.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So what's the most difficult like skin type that you have worked with or work
Mm,
with?
I would say the most like challenging one, if it's like if somebody has like cystic acne, just because like if it's like raised bumps, it's like there's no way I could flatten the bumps.
Okay.
So I'm really hard on myself. Like I can make you look flawless, but when you're close, I want you to be like completely flawless. So that's the thing that I like struggle the most, trying to fix it all.
Okay.
And sometimes it's like there's no way of like fixing it all.
Yeah.
So I would say that's the only thing.
And of course, you want to highlight the things about your face that's like stand out, and like maybe your eyes or your cheekbones. Or...
Yeah. So highlighting is good. If you have like mature skin, you never want to highlight if there's wrinkles.
Okay.
If you have, like I said, like the cystic acne or like enlarged pores, you want to stay away from highlighting just because that's going to bring like the features outward. And
That's
then you're
another
going
tip.
to be, yeah. And then certain stuff, because when you highlight, especially if it's a shimmer highlight, then you're going to be bringing that color outward.
Aw, that's really sweet. Thank you. The Real Choice. We
What'd they
doing the
say?
whole thing. They said you both are goddesses.
Oh, thank you so much. That's so sweet.
We're just trying to, you know.
We are
Work.
like, this is like our first live together, so you guys are going to stay tuned for a lot more.
This is the first one of many. We're going to do more makeup looks. We're going to...
So you guys make sure you request. You let me know what you want to see, what you want to talk about, all that good stuff.
When it comes to makeup and skincare, you're the person that I'm going to have contacted, and I always want to know like what the trends are, so I can stay away from them. I don't want to be trendy. I want to know what's, what I could do that's different.
Yeah. You want to tell them how we met?
Yeah, we met on set. I was filming a skit, and she was brought on as our wonderful makeup artist who made everybody look great for for smile, Evelyn, smile, for Booty Call Chronicles, which everybody can go check out. That is up on YouTube. Type in I'm Fresh Films and you can see that. But she's always doing stuff for sets. As you know, I work in production, I do hosting, I do a lot of red carpets. So Ev and I have teamed up to sort of put our powers together, and she's the makeup guru.
And we just connected. She has such a positive energy. And that's what I love when it comes to connecting, because everybody's kind of just there.
That's ditto
helping
to you.
each other grow.
Yeah.
So I love that.
No, you brought so much good energy to the set. You were so helpful and gracious, and that's all anybody ever could ask for, because it's such a stressful environment. So that's so like appreciated, for sure.
Of course. And I love it. Just like I said, makeup just completely like just changed my life. I feel like it's so. I'm actually liking this brush, by the way. Sorry, gotta cut. So I went ahead and I actually I mixed 2 shades to get her shade. I use Makeup Forever liquid foundation just because I could do like a satin, like more like natural finish with 1 layer, or I can do like a full coverage, adding a 2nd layer. And then I just like it because I'm really familiar with their shades already, so I know on top of my head what colors I'm gonna mix for somebody.
Right.
Look up for me. But I'm actually liking this brush.
So you prefer the brush over the little blender?
The beauty blender? Yes, because it's just 1, it's easier to clean.
Okay.
2, it's more sanitary too.
Okay.
Just because a sponge is a sponge.
Okay.
And sponge sometimes like to absorb bacteria. So like a sponge, I won't use it more than like twice. And then that's it.
But you wouldn't use a sponge on like different people, right? You would just
just on 1.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, so it's just like,
And do those get expensive if you keep using them?
yeah, beauty blenders are expensive.
So that's another reason why.
So you see, like one layer just kind of just gave her like a soft coverage, so she has foundation here and then not foundation there. I always get proud of myself when I'm blending, when I pick shades, because it's like, yes.
The first and only one. What? What are you? The first and only one. Hello from Tunisia. Hi. Hello.
Sorry, I'm falling here.
Oh yeah, you're set up.
Let me bring this back up a little bit.
You can grab more if you want.
Yeah, I think I can.
Hi guys, we're doing a makeup look, smoky eye, red lips, Valentine's. Stay tuned. And if you have any questions, ask.
Yeah, ask us all the questions.
Here, go around here. Second drawer. Right there to the left. To the left.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I'll help you because you have the makeup.
Any other questions, guys?
Questions.
I got questions. I got answers.
No.
And if I don't, there's Google. You guys, now with Google and YouTube, you can like find.
So tell us about microblading. Why is that such a popular way to maintain your eyebrows?
Because you wake up with eyebrows.
Because you wake up with eyebrows, because your eyebrows are too thin and they won't grow back. Because
Yeah, so it's just basically, so there's like microblading and there's microblading with shading.
Okay.
With shading, it gives you kind of like the makeup look, and with regular microblading, you kind of do the little hair strokes just to kind of fill in.
And how often do you have to do it, microblading?
You would have to touch up every year, every 2 years, just the areas that kind of faded. For everybody, it's different, just depending.
What about eyelash extensions? Do you prefer them over fake eyelashes with glue?
I do, because you get to wake up with
Same.
Yeah, with the face, so it kind of just like helps, especially like how I said, if I'm like on the spot. I do, because you get to wake up with
Same.
Yeah, with the face, so it kind of just like helps, especially like how I said, if I'm like on the spa side, when I work at the spa, I don't wear makeup because I feel like it's very important that clients see my face.
Okay.
Because I feel like if they look at my face and then they say like, oh my God, your skin looks so good.
Yeah.
Then of course they're gonna be like, oh, you know.
What type of masks do you like to?
It all depends on the skin type.
Okay.
Yeah, so like hydrating collagen masks are really good for like dry skin. Vitamin C are really good too. Vitamin C helps to promote collagen in your face, and it helps to brighten, which is really good as well.
Okay. And then what about like blackheads? Sometimes
like clay masks are good for those. Any type of mineral mask will be good for that as well.
Mineral masks. Now I've seen girls who put sometimes foundation in their hairline. Do you ever do that to blend?
No, because you want to you want to make sure you color match correctly.
Okay, so that's.
And if you do, you won't have to do that. And remember, like a lot of people want to color match between the jawline, so the neck to like the face, but you have to look at like your whole body.
Okay.
And I feel like I got that like into it, like because if you notice, a lot of people, like my arms are more dark. Well, not right now. My tan faded, so I get like all the.
And then this light.
Yeah. So so what happens with weddings? There's going to be a lot of hand shots, and you may have color matched them really good, but their arms are way darker than their face. So if I'm holding my ring and I'm going like this, and my hand's like super light, what's going to happen? They're going to be like, oh, she didn't color match her well. So you always want to make sure you color match. You look at the face, the jawline, the neck, the décolleté, which is the upper chest, and then you look at the arms too. This way it all comes together.
So color matching is extremely important, and you look at the arms, you look at the décolleté.
Décolleté.
I knew that. Décolleté.
Décolleté. I know, like the fancy words. So you want to make sure, so like I said, I love makeup forever. Foundations, the liquid foundations, they have a good color range.
Which ones do you not like? Do you try to stay away from?
What do I not like? Foundations that oxidize.
Okay.
The Laura Mercier one, oh my god, it's amazing. The coverage and the way it comes out is so airbrushed, but that thing oxidizes, and it's still hard for me to look for my shade. The Makeup Forever will not oxidize, which is really good. For my dark skin girls,
and what is
I
that?
like to use Bobbi Brown or NARS.
Okay.
Their color range for them, it's so good, which I don't understand why all the companies have not got into it to make really good color coverage. I feel like Makeup Forever I like, but I feel they have too many red tones in their darker shades, which is not okay because there's like yellow undertones, there's like red, there's like orange undertones, there's blue undertones. Like there's so much of a range, and I feel like Bobbi Brown and NARS have it together.
Okay.
Yeah, so I like Makeup Forever, and then I use Bobbi Brown and NARS as well.
No, Makeup Forever is what you used on me last time for the photo shoot.
Yeah, so that's what I'm using right now as well.
What about MAC?
MAC, I like MAC. I just don't personally use it because since I am a pro makeup artist, I do get pro makeup discount. And MAC could give me like a good discount if I pay for like their monthly thing. But I don't have to pay with Makeup Forever a monthly thing, and I get the same type of discount.
Oh, okay.
So that's the way I do it, just because of like.
But there's nothing that you would like stay away from in terms of the quality of the product.
No, I wouldn't.
Okay.
Yeah, as long as like the foundation doesn't oxidize, then we're good.
Oh. Can you define oxidize?
So oxidize means when once it's applied to your body and it warms up to your body temperature, it will change color.
So just like certain perfumes kind of change on the body
person,
that it's on.
Yeah,
right.
It works the same way. Look up for me. So you see, just adding that second layer just gave her that full coverage.
Normally, I don't ever do full coverage because I just don't have the patience, honestly.
So like go at it again, like one more beat.
It's like that, and then on top of that, I think that it's just it's time consuming, and I don't have like I have a clear face, even though I have like flaws on my face as far as things that I want to cover, but
you're pretty.
There's nothing that I feel especially insecure about that I need to like cake it on.
Yeah.
However, it looks better in pictures. Absolutely looks better in pictures.
Full coverage looks so good in pictures.
Yes.
And you guys know if you guys were to take the course with me, like you'll learn a lot about like men's grooming too, how to apply men's makeup. Because men on set, it's very important that they have makeup on.
Why?
Just because it looks better on film and with the lighting, and their face is just more flawless. You don't have their face is fully set, so you don't have like all that oil in the face, so it just comes out better on film. So it's very important.
So you want a more natural look on film, but still cake it up.
Yeah, still cake it up in its own way. So that's what we call it, the no makeup look.
Right. It's funny because I see like natural look, and then they have so much makeup on.
I know, it's like what? Like how is that natural?
So how much do you spend on maintenance for skincare, like eyelashes? I mean, obviously that doesn't include like nails and like other parts of your body, but just for your face.
Me personally, I always like to buy like the big sizes. Like I use between Dermalogica, and there's this medicated line that we also carry at our spa called Your Only RX, but it's more medicated, so I kind of go between both. I like to buy the bigger sizes because it'll last me like 3 months. I am wasting like $30 on a cleanser, $30 on a toner, $40 on a moisturizer, but it's gonna last me those 3 months.
Yeah.
And when you think about it, you're washing your face in the morning, you're washing your face in the evening. If you go to the gym, you're washing it in between. And it's just like a good investment because I always like to say like your skin's gonna represent you for the rest of your life, and it's the first thing people are gonna see. So why not treat it well? Like I have really oily skin. Like if I don't take care of my skin, I'm really acne prone. So I'll start breaking out with cystic acne. A lot of people don't know that because they just see my face and they're like, oh well, maybe it's just your pores, but it's not like that bad. But it's because I maintain it.
Right.
So it's like if somebody comes in and they have cystic acne and they have really oily skin, I always like to let them know, well, it's not gonna, I'll come around here too. I'm like, you know, it's like I can get you to a good base, you know, like your skin's oily, like that's just your skin. There's no way of like, okay, I'm gonna give you just normal skin for the rest of your life now. It's just maintenance and you have to make sure you take care of it. So that's why I say a lot of people are like, oh my God, I'm not gonna waste $40 on this moisturizer. But it's like, when you think about it on the 3 months and how much you're using it, it's really not that bad because it's an investment for yourself. Self-care, people.
Self-care.
It's all about self-care. I'm always talking about that. I probably annoy people.
No.
They're like, Evelyn, self-care, self-love. Yes, self-care and self-love.
Self-care, self-love. I mean, that's what makeup is all about, right? I mean, you're loving yourself, you're investing in yourself, you're like... Right. Thank you, boo. Because this carpet, you cannot like see.
Yeah, I get like, I got you, girl. I'm like trying to be so careful with the makeup. I'm like, oh my God. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and contour her face a little bit.
Yeah, I'm excited about this.
So we're gonna contour her jawline a little bit.
Okay.
One thing about contour is used to shadow in. So it's gonna shadow in to make like your cheekbones pop out. And all that. You can do the nose a little bit. I will not, this is one question that I will ask my students. Why would I not contour her forehead?
Why would you not?
Yeah, why would I not?
Okay. Because I have a big forehead.
What happened? Because you don't have a big forehead.
I'm just kidding.
I'm like,
because why? Why would you contour?
Because I do not want to make it shorter. Because I'm already gonna bronze. So if I contour it, it's going to be right here. So that part's going to be shadowed in. So her forehead is going to look like this big. And we do not need that. So some people like to follow the whole routine and they say, okay, I'm going to go ahead and contour just like everything is supposed to be. And they contour everything. It's like, no, girl, you don't need all that contour.
Okay, so you need to know your face well enough to know what to contour.
Yes, and that's when you
So cheekbones are a must for everybody, right?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, for the most part.
And then nose for most people. Right?
Yeah, just depending. And there's like different ways of like contouring it. You don't have to like go like too crazy. So and then one of blending it with my little kabuki brush first before I go on with the big brush.
One of the tips that I remember you saying was that you don't want to put the line too far in.
Yes.
Because
when you start blending, it's automatically going to go too in. And you don't want it to hit all the way like to her mouth. Here. Yeah. Okay. So you want to make sure you.
And the reason is because it's gonna look crazy.
Yeah, it's gonna look like too in. Okay. So now I'm taking so we're really gonna contour her cheekbones today, just so you guys can see it. So a really heavy contour, I would use like if I'm doing editorial work, because I want it to catch on camera. Then so editorial work is anything from like magazine to like. Just like more like a fun look. So you really want to intensify the contour.
But close to the face.
Yeah, but close to the face.
Right.
So I use liquid and I use powder with it.
Okay.
If I'm just doing like a wedding or like any day look, you want to laugh?
I do.
Why? Tell me.
No. I was just thinking about something else. Sorry. It's not nothing relevant to this.
I gotta tell us. Just
no, go ahead.
You're like, I know I'm not gonna put it out there.
No, it's okay. So you were saying if you're doing weddings.
Yeah, then you don't want nothing like a crazy like harsh line. Because on camera, it's not gonna look as strong. I'm gonna have you turn to your right a little bit.
This way.
Yeah, and you want to make sure that you're good. That you're looking at your lighting when you're doing the contour, because you don't want to make one side lighter or darker than the other.
We do not.
What's up, G-Way?
What's up? Who's in here? Danny Madrigal. What's up, Danny?
So for now we're gonna conceal. So for the contour, I went ahead and used the NARS concealer.
Yay, NARS! I love it.
We have different.
We do.
And then for for the contour we use NARS. For the concealer, I'm gonna use MAC. So I'm gonna use the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer.
Oh. So you want to save it?
Yes.
So save it, and then if you want, you could.
I can share it right now or later.
You could do both. You could do either one. But I would say you have poor connection, so you should get on my Wi-Fi.
Okay, it's saving. Sorry. Okay, let's get back on here.
So look, how can I share my Wi-Fi with you? That's the best way.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to. I'm gonna have to untape the phone. I think it'll be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, I did the same thing. Maybe it's the time limit or something.
Maybe it's like, come on, girls.
Saved first. Phone doesn't have enough space. Okay. Fine. Wait, cancel. Share to story? Sure. Share to story.
So now we're gonna highlight. I am gonna highlight her forehead. I'm gonna highlight the center of her nose. There we go.
What's up? What's up? I'm getting makeup. Hello, hello.
I thought you were about to say I'm getting there.
No, not yet. Not marriage.
So I'm just grabbing, look up for me.
So is this more concealer?
Yeah, just concealer underneath the eyes. It's always better, especially if you're starting out with contouring and highlighting, to actually start out by doing the contour first. And
yeah,
then
look.
Am I falling?
Me next.
I mean, my phone.
No, I'm just Body by Justin says me next. Hey, Justin.
I got you. Tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. I'll get you all lined up for F45. So I'm gonna go ahead and start blending that highlight. So when I talk about highlight and I talk about that all in the course that I teach, there's because a lot of people are confused because they just think highlight is like the shimmer highlight that we use.
Yeah, that's what I think.
But this is actually like contour and highlight. So I'm talking about, so this is a non-shimmer contour and highlight. So that's when we do concealer around the areas that you want to bring out.
And what brand is this one?
This one is MAC.
Okay.
So it's a Pro Longwear Concealer. It gives you good coverage. It works on everybody. I like it. Look up for me. A good I can't even talk anymore. A good drugstore one. It's the infallible one is really good. I think it's L'Oreal. Or like Revlon.
L'Oreal.
I think one of those, or CoverGirl. One of them, but it's called infallible.
Okay.
Google it. Look up for me. So again, the kabuki brushes that are small are good to really get in there.
In those little corners.
Yeah, because I would hate to stab her with like that big brush.
Right.
So I know, like I was talking earlier, how I am the worst multitasker. So this is going to take me a little bit long, but usually like this makeup would be like 45 minutes. Dream girl, sweetie. Okay, so let's just blending away.
So blend, blend, blend. That's very important.
Yeah, you want to make sure everything's blended nice and easily.
Okay.
And you want to just build up. So you see I have my, what I like to call.
Where we're at here. Can I see? Is it? Any questions you guys have about
the makeup?
Look up again. I have very sensitive eyes, so I try not to make them water, but it's mostly when I'm like messing with my eyelashes or eyeliner and having like the eyeliner in my waterline.
That's when you start feeling it a little.
That's when I start feeling it, yeah.
So I did get some makeup where I have her shadow, but no worries, you just get the brush and then you just blend. Close your eyes. Okay, so we did that. So now to the fun part. We're gonna bake.
Do we want music? Or is that doing too much?
Do you guys want music? What happened here?
Let me see.
I feel like I'm like.
I know. I know.
Okay, smiling.
I just think it's funny. I need more girls. It's all guys over here.
Okay.
Okay, fuck it. We'll go live again. Live and direct. What's up, everybody? I'm here with Evelyn, and she is the makeup guru of H-Wood, Los Angeles area. She is going to be beating my face. She's giving me that perfect Valentine's Day look. And I'm going to sleep in it so that I can wake up fresh for tomorrow. Just kidding.
You know, I've had people do that.
Have you?
Yeah, I always say no. I was like, no, because if it looks messed up, girl, they're going to be like, who did your makeup? I'm like, you better inform them that it was done a week ago.
Hey, it's your girl, Ev.
Hey.
Say hi to he says hi. He has hard eyes for you. He likes you.
He likes me? You like me?
You like me? Brian says hi. And it's a very strong hi. Right, Brian? Go ahead with you. Go ahead. Let me see that game you got.
Like crickets. So I'm just going to blend. You always want to make sure before you set that you fully blend. Because once you set, look up for me. Because once you set, you set.
Okay, so there's no turning back after you set.
No, you can always there is. You can blend, but it's always just easier not to have to fix.
Yeah.
Everything's fixable. It's makeup. You can just. That's why I tell coming up like makeup artists, like don't get too stressed when you have something going on, because it's makeup, and at the end of the day, you can just remove it. Like all the squeaking. Hey, you guys actually hear me good? I just realized it's the tape. Am I covering the microphone?
I don't think you are. I think it's loose enough. I think. Someone said, "What's up?" DJ Mikey said, "What's up, DJ Mike?" My fault.
What's up, Mikey? Okay.
So you've actually had clients that slept in their makeup all night?
Yeah, that they're like, oh my god, like I slept on it, and then I went somewhere else the next day in the morning, and I'm like, oh my god.
And you don't recommend that, right?
No. Because then people think I did you unblended, and that's not okay. Thank you, Addie. Addie said they can hear me. Hey, Addie. Okay. Addie just started a course too. She's the other makeup artist, actually a director, and the other master educator at MBB Academy. So her course just started yesterday, so there's still time to sign up there too. My first course that I'm starting this year is actually a special effects. I do special effects too, which I love too, and that's another thing.
For set, right?
Yeah, for set.
For film.
Yeah, so that's another thing that I never thought that, let alone makeup artists to to special effects, and it's just one of those things that it's like I love it. Special effects is amazing. It's like I love the beauty of horror.
Okay, everybody, she's baking me. She's baking me.
I'm baking her, so I'm using a brush, and I'm just kind of just
I'm super excited.
setting it around. So I think because of like the light, you can't really see the powder. Like I said, it is translucent, so
So this is the bake, guys.
set that for
You can see it now. Bit. This is the bake. I know I look crazy.
I know,
I look like a monster. But it'll all turn out fine. It'll all turn out fine.
Watch, just watch.
It'll all turn out fine. All right. Somebody said special effects workshop at NBA Academy.
MVB. So that's in the workshop I'm gonna do. Oh yes, I'm doing. Thank you, Addie. I'm actually doing a workshop. So I'm gonna do a beauty / horror on February 23rd. It's a Sunday. Mm-hmm. So you guys can come and join me.
And what are they gonna learn?
So I'm kind of gonna just like leave it like open that day.
Okay.
So to kind of see like what kind of look, if you want to learn like a cut, if you want to learn, I do have this post that I did last year. I have a picture photo shoot where I have kind of like a rose going across the face. So I'm just gonna kind of.
What is that? Like paint or like tattoo or what is that?
No, so like an actual rose being like stabbed across the face, like in the mouth.
An actual real rose? Mm-hmm. Oh,
like a rose, yeah. So it's kind of like beauty, like in horror. If you guys want to learn like cuts on the face, like I just kind of leave it open. I like the excitement of me too being like, okay, what do you want to learn today?
I'm not knowing.
Yeah, I'm not knowing, and I just like
What's
to
up, everybody?
go about it.
Who's in here? Hi, we're doing makeup. We're doing makeup looks for tomorrow, Valentine's Day. Smoky eye, red lipstick. You know,
get your
everyday look.
Hi, Julian. How are you? Okay. So a trick of mine is I really like the setting spray from Morphe. I don't like to set the face, but it's a really good hydrating spray. I like to use these, and it has a pretty cool mist, as you guys are going to see. So it kind of keeps the face hydrated. Close your eyes. Mm-hmm. So because I am using a lot of different powders, I do not want to make her face look over powdery. I do not want to make her face look caked at all, even though I am caking her face. So just want to kind of just make it work. So I'm going to go ahead and bronze her face now. So we're going to do the Hoola bronzer in the original color. I know right now they have
that smells so good. I love
a lot of different ones. Yeah, the hydrating spray from Morphe is everything.
Everything. Shout out to Morphe.
Yes. So we're going to go ahead and just grab some and dust it off.
Okay. And how do you apply this?
I just kind of go to where the areas where I want to contour. I don't contour with bronzer itself because it is more like of an orangey base.
Hey, Kim. Hey, girl.
Hey, Kim. How are you, babe? So we're going to just kind of put it out all over just to give her that nice natural glow. Bring some of the color back in. We're going to put some just around. You don't got to be too specific with it. And then a trick that I like to do, she's so cute. Say, what up, bitches? So now we're going to, I like to always go a little bit with, this is like how I always say there's no rules in makeup. This is a nice bronzy highlighter right here. I like to put that around the face just a little bit just to give you that nice overall glow, which I really like.
So you put this all over the face.
Yeah.
So I would only think.
Yeah, just like lightly. Okay. And since I am going to do the contour on top of it, it's going to diminish it a little bit.
Okay.
But this is going to give you that nice glow. And it's funny because I actually won the PR package from NYX from the new like glow line that they have.
Oh, nice.
From NYX, yeah. And they actually have like a shimmery powder for all over the face, which I think it's pretty amazing because I'm like, oh, I feel like I've been doing this trick for ever a long time. And now they actually have a powder that's shimmery for the face.
Right.
So just kind of just putting it around. And now we're going to powder contour my beauty over here. I feel like when you're far, it kind of washes you out.
I know, but then when I get close, I look crazy. Watch.
I know. Okay, so I'm using the Kat Von D palette right over here to contour. I like her shades to contour.
Okay.
So turn to the left a little bit.
This way.
Yeah, and then just straight. Yeah, perfect. So just a little bit before I blend it. Turn the other side. It's a lot of moving. Sorry if I'm giving you my bag. I feel like YouTube's like, girl, you know of your ass already. We need to see Chris's ass.
Shut up.
It's there, girl. It's beautiful.
That's right.
Okay, turn to the right.
Beauty is all over the place.
Yeah, so I'm just putting it in. Make sure you blend, you guys. Don't just have like a line across your face. So you see how the line came in a lot right here? If I would have done the cream contour all the way down, it would have been like all the way down to her lips, and we do not want that.
We do not want that.
No, that's a no-no.
So now we have a very contoured looking jaw.
Yes.
Right?
Correct. Hi, Kaylee. How are you? Okay, so I'm going to go in with I actually did Kaylee's wedding. It was so much fun. She was such a sweetheart, invited me to. Such
Aww.
a beautiful wedding. Okay. Go straight. There we go. So this is the little trick that I like to use. I like to cut the contour just to make it more precise with like setting powder. So I just kind of drag it across the face. And it's really powdery. And I go back with my really fluffy brush and kind of just dust it all off.
Okay.
You grab a smaller brush. This is why you need a lot of brushes.
You do need a lot of brushes, which is surprising to me because, I mean, girl, I just use a Q-tip.
They're so cute. We should do those fun challenges where it's like, do your whole face with only this.
I know, right?
Oh,
with
yeah.
your fingers? Here, use your fingers. I swear,
I'll be like, have you seen those, like, when you go to, like, the worst makeup artists, like, on YouTube? And it's like, and the ladies are like,
just rubbing the hell out of it.
Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and put some blush on my girl.
Yay! Need that.
So I'm kind of going to get this coral one and this pinkish one and just kind of mix them together. Okay, so give me your pretty smile.
Oh.
Because I want to make sure I get like the apples of her cheek. You want to go very lightly. Doesn't she have a beautiful smile, you guys?
Thanks, guys. Well, thanks, Ev.
You do. So just kind of putting it there. If you guys ever apply too much blush,
Yeah.
the trick is just to go over it again with the setting powder. Just to kind of like dust it off, or like a clean brush, or anything like that.
There was this girl I used to work with, and she wore way too much blush. Way too much. But I liked it. I was like, oh, that's your style. That's your like
that's
signature
cute.
thing.
Like, that's her. Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially like I remember like back like blush was everything. Now blush, I feel like it's fading. Like a lot of people just contour and they do highlights.
Yes.
But I feel like blush is so like important because it kind of just like distinguishes both. And that's why I like the coral blushes. The rule in makeup, like how it's written, corals are good for medium skin tone, pinks for light skin tone, and then like the burgundy, like the plums, they're good for dark skin.
So
there's no rules in makeup. I like coral, so I like to use coral on like on light skin, on medium skin tone, and then I also mix it a little bit with like the plum color ones, like on somebody with dark skin, just because I feel like it gives you not the blush look, and I just feel with like the bronzing and the whole
the light's not good on this one.
and with the lighting, it just kind of like just gives you like that overall like bronzy look.
Right.
So I'm actually going to do like a different color underneath her eye. So I'm going to go, I'm going to use straight. So look up for me.
Is this the black one or the brown one?
The brown one. So it's like a different shade. So there's no rules in makeup. Sometimes I like to pop in, like I'm doing right now, a different color underneath the eye.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just because it just gives it that like nice little pop. Oh, girl.
It looks good?
Yeah.
Yay.
I know. And then we'll take pictures after because I know like the lighting's kind of like off. Sometimes things get washed out. So we'll do the picture after and then we'll post it.
Yes.
So what are your guys' plans for Valentine's?
I'm curious. What is everybody else doing for Valentine's?
Everybody else doing?
I'll be working. What up, Hustle? What's going on? How you doing? And then who's in your chat? Say hi, whoever's in this chat.
Say hello to me.
Say hi. And hello, YouTube. Say hi, everybody. What's going on?
So I don't have my highlight brush. But
The makeup is for Valentine's Day. We're just doing a Valentine's Day.
for the day because who's gonna take us out to dinner? Because we're hungry. I'll take some tacos.
We do. we need the outing tonight. However, we're doing this look for everybody who wants to know, the best tips and tricks for Valentine's Day looks tomorrow. So smoky eye, matte lip, and red style.
Yes, red lip. We're gonna do a red lip.
Red lip.
So like I didn't have my highlight brush, but like these fluffy brushes work perfect just to give her that nice glow.
Now,
Way to your right.
I really like strong colors. I like red. I like sort of like a orangey red for me.
Which is good because a lot of reds have the orange, and some people don't want that. They want like a red.
Yes.
And that's where it's hard to create that formula. So that's why like mainly all the reds you see have orange in them.
So do you blend your reds ever?
Sometimes I have to kind of create like a certain look.
Okay.
Like you have to figure out the colors that you need. So that's why it's really important. And if you go to the school where I teach at, we'll show you how to color. We'll show you like the color wheel, how to mix colors to get what you want.
Addie said she requested chocolate
covered strawberries from my husband.
That's cute.
Yes. Addie, request like 3 boxes so you can take one in when you teach.
That's super cute.
We can share. So I'm going to highlight her Cupid's bow. So I'm going to bring some color.
So I love Valentine's Day, Ev. Like, I honestly, I don't have a boyfriend now, but when I did have a boyfriend,
yeah,
I used to really like just enjoy doing something like special and nice. And so I would always cook, for sure. And then I would do something like, different or extra.
Straight for me? Straight open?
Straight. And listen.
Oh. I know this is like the nerve-wracking part. But if you wear like lashes, you don't need to curl them like all the way. Just enough to kind of give it like that little bend.
Right.
Okay, so there's different types of lashes. I forgot my other ones. I like to use ones from Alexis Juliet. They're called Code 4 by Alexis Juliet. Hers are mink lashes, so it's natural hair lashes. When it comes to synthetic lashes, like say I would be doing a client who's vegan, then I can't use mink lashes. So I like to use the Flutter lashes. They're synthetic, so they work really good. They're one of my favorites. The Morphe ones are really good too. I'm wearing Glamorous today, so Glamorous. I don't know if you guys can see like the profile.
I agree. I think less is more too.
Man, I think less is more when it comes to women and makeup. Yeah, and that's the beauty of it, that you can, and that's why I talk about skincare, that, you have to feel confident with or without makeup. So, to to each their own.
But
I know girls that love makeup, girls that don't love makeup. I just feel like it's there to enhance your beauty and however you feel comfortable. It's like, it's like men. Like, why do you get a haircut? Why do you shave your beard? Some guys have beards, some guys don't have beards. Like,
and why do guys wear hats all the time and cover their damn
yes.
head?
Oh my God, that is so true. Because I met men in hats, and I'm like, "Ooh, child, who are you?" And then after, I'm like, "Wait, did we meet?"
That's a whole new person.
Yes. When you guys wear hats, I'm no judgment, but it's like, just keep your hat on, honey. No, but not in a mean way. I'm actually nice. But yeah. So it goes both ways. It just does, and to use your preference. I feel whatever you do, you should not be doing it for anybody. You should be doing it for what makes you happy. Like I love my skin and I love makeup too. It's the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
But yes, confidence-y.
I just know that I need more makeup knowledge. So this is amazing for me that I have the opportunity to do this with Evelyn. And
you know what I love? What I like about working on film and set is when I do makeup on males, because they feel like once like the actors and things like that, they appreciate makeup like in a different.
They do,
and they're the first ones on my seat. They'll run like, okay, I'm ready to get my beat, Evelyn. Like.
I was gonna say, men. I've seen men like in front of you who run and say, "I need my makeup done," and I'm like, "Whoa, like,
I'm ready." I'm like, I got you. Don't worry.
That's hilarious.
No, I gotta make sure I look flawless before all of you, because it's only her, and she needs, because it's important.
Hey, what's up, 409ers? Okay, so is that 49ers? Did you root for them? What's up, James? You're back. Y'all doing it all. We're just, doing the whole look. We're doing getting the feel, the whole feel of the look. You feel me? So, don't hate.
Yes. Going on a date?
With you? What's that?
Yes. I'll just be there. Okay, I gotta be there to touch her up,
Nah, we're hungry though. Forever.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, straight for me.
Straight.
Yeah. So I'm putting mascara on her. You always want to put mascara before you put on your false lashes.
Why?
And the reason being was because you do have a lot of fallout from the eyeshadow on your mascara. On your lashes.
Mm-hmm.
So when falsies, when I apply them, they're really black, so they're really pigmented. So you're gonna be able to see your actual lashes that are a lighter shade underneath.
Okay.
So we're gonna put like a jet black mascara just to fully.
Can we talk about eyelash glue for a second?
Yes, eyelash glue.
Now, I have told you I hate Duo, and that's what everybody uses.
Mm-hmm. Duo is not.
Why do I hate Duo? Because it stays on my freaking eyelashes for like a week, and they're like picking off, and they're like sticky, and they're just uncomfortable. Okay. So I know that you used this eyelash glue on me last time when we did the photo shoot, and I absolutely loved it. And I want to give it a quick plug because it was really effective for me last time.
So the luge, see, I can't even talk. I can't multitask yet. So the glue that I like to use is by Callis, and it's right over here.
You're here. What's up? Who's here?
Byron's on. What's up, Byron?
What up, B? So this is the glue.
I like to use the Callis glue. It's about, I think it ranges between $7 to $10. It's really good. It's latex free, which is good. I know a lot of people are allergic to latex. I get the one that comes in black. Well, it's blue and it dries to black. Some people like to use the clear one. I just like to use this one because it just dries. But if you're starting out, get the clear one because you can just put black everywhere and you can totally mess up your look. So that's the one I like. When I was putting on her bottom lashes, I did get a little bit of mascara underneath her eye. What you want to do if that happens, I'm sure it's happened to everyone, you want to let it dry because then you can just flake it off. If I smear it while it's still like wet, forget it. Black everywhere.
Yeah.
So
and then you gotta do a whole lot of fix.
Yeah, a whole lot of fixing, and we do not want to do that.
So how far along are we on this look? Like percentage wise?
percentage. So we're almost done. Usually lashes are one of my last steps, and then my last step is the lips, but usually this, and then I'll go over the eyebrows a little bit, just because all the powder that went around her face, obviously got on her eyebrows, so I'm just gonna brush them off a little bit and darken them off a little bit. So before I put any glue, I'm gonna put the lashes on her lid and then just kind of measure. Look down for me. Just to kind of see like if I'm gonna cut anywhere, what I'm gonna do. Okay. So I'm probably gonna cut just a very little tiny bit.
So is that normal? You typically cut the eyelashes?
Yeah, because you wanna measure them to the eye.
Okay.
Because you don't want them too long. Like everybody's gonna know like they're false. Obviously, I'm not gonna say these are my natural lashes. Well, they kind of are because they're mine and I bought them. So
right.
They are mine. You know, like this shirt's mine. All this is mine too. But you always want to make sure that they kind of just fit your eye. And then don't do the mistake, and I do this too, I'm guilty because I always feel like I know where to cut exactly. That you just assume that because I cut this much off this one, I'm going to cut just as much as the other one. But we have different eyes, guys. Like, we're kind of split in half and nothing's completely even.
Hey, Kristen, you're gay. You're gay. You just got out of prison. I'll fuck you up. Quit. Don't play with me now. You already know what it is. Don't play with me.
I love my girl. Say it, girl. You tell him.
Oh, no, I was just kidding, guys.
No, I know. Like earlier, Chris, like, this is my gangster song. I was like, this is a gangster girl. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and fan it a little bit. You always want to make sure that the glue gets tacky because it's easier and it's going to create that resistance. If I just go in and the glue is still really wet, it's just going to move all over the place, and we do not want that.
Then I will fall out. I don't know what you're talking about, Wes.
Them eyeball. Okay, look down.
Look down, not close.
Yeah, not close, because then what happens when you close them? So when you close your eyes, your lashes, your bottom lashes, your top lashes, they come together. So if I'm putting glue on top of that, that's when everything starts getting stuck. So I always start in the middle and just kind of place it.
Mm-hmm.
And then it doesn't matter if you start in the inner corner or the outer corner. Mm-hmm. We just want to start in the middle.
Do you know this is so hard for me to do by myself?
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So I let it sit for a little bit, and then I always tell my clients, especially if it's their first time, okay, they're going to feel heavier, they're going to feel a little weird because I haven't pressed them down yet. Because again, I want to make sure that the glue gets tackier. The tackier, the better.
The tackier?
Yeah. So once the glue gets more tacky, it's gonna like adhere better.
Got it.
Is tackier even a word?
Yeah, tackier is definitely a word, but it's usually used in like to make like it's almost like an ugly
appearance. No,
but like tacky is usually like
like if someone's being tacky,
right?
Yeah,
like if someone's being I'm trying to define it, so I'm not
from the Urban Dictionary. You know how there's like the like actual definition, and then there's like the Urban Dictionary.
No, but what am I trying to say? I always forget important words when.
Yeah, so like tackier, like you're being tacky, like you're being like.
Yeah, but there's a description. It's kind of like I mean, y'all know what tacky is, shit.
Well, yeah. You guys know.
You know.
What time is it?
9:52.
Oh, we're still good. We're still good. So you guys, this is my first Instagram live. I've done a lot on Facebook, but this is my first Instagram one.
Yay!
Hi, Crystal. My cousin's on.
What up, cousin?
Okay, look down. So again, the middle. So again, I am using the glue that dries to black. So you always just want to make sure you're a little bit more careful. Then again, I don't not want to get black on her eye. Okay, open.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna start squeezing them together. As a makeup artist, I never want to go in directly to the eye with the pointy get the light with the pointy tweezers. I always like to use the rounded end and just press them down together. Look straight. Because then I'm not going in with nothing sharp on her eye. My stomach's rumbling, you guys. Who wants to get us tacos?
Tacos. Anybody? Takers? Tacos? Date night?
I know. See, you get to take 2 girls out. Oh, girl, you're
Coming together?
Yeah.
Coming together?
See? And then what I like to do is I like to go back with my mascara. And
to make it look more natural,
yeah,
right?
And I do use, yes. And I do use little spoolies, so I never double dip in my mascara.
Oh.
You guys, my favorite mascara I used to use, so I'll take it back when I said I don't carry any drugstore in my kit. The only drugstore product that I use is mascara from Maybelline, because I feel like Maybelline is one of the best mascaras, and Maybelline is actually one of the first makeup companies and is the first one to actually create mascara. So I just feel like they have the best mascara out there. I used to use the Estee Lauder one, which I really like. But if I'm putting eyelashes on, mascara is mascara, honestly. Okay.
And where do you get the eyelashes that you're using on me right now?
I actually get them at Mamie's. They're located in North Hollywood. Off of I think
Just with an
Riverside. Yeah.
Right?
No, that's I think that's Nigel's. I think Nigel's.
Yeah, Nigel's is
Nigel's
the
in, yeah. So they're all, yeah. So I usually get them there because I kind of just get the pro discount there, which works perfect.
So we're getting the look. We're getting it.
Look, it's coming together. So I'm actually gonna do a little bit of liner on her lower lid. My favorite liner that I like to use, let me come around. You gotta say hi to everybody on the cameras. So I like to use the Kat Von D, which she actually has, I think she calls it the lash liner. So it's for the inner lash line, which is super cool because I don't know if you've dealt with like pencil liners where they kind of just fade and you have to keep reapplying it.
Yeah.
So the thing is, like, and it's so irritating to the eye as a makeup artist, when you're applying to somebody, you do not want their eyes to tear. This is pigmented and it's literally gonna stay in there for a long, long time, that's why it's one of my favorites.
What was I gonna do? I was gonna put something on my lips so that they're not, so that they have moisture.
So they're more hydrated. So I'm gonna do a matte lip. So I'll kind of sit in the chair for a little bit.
Talk to everybody. Tell us more about Ev.
So, come on, you guys want to know anything else about me?
Yes, they want to know more about you.
Evelyn.
Are you single, Evelyn?
I am single.
Oh, what?
What? What? Hold on. The juice is out. I don't think I've never formally. But y'all know. You guys see my stuff online. I am.
What's up? What's up? Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you. I am all very hardworking. Bust my ass around here, and I'm still broke.
The hustle.
The hustle
continues.
continues.
Yes.
And the marathon, especially, always.
So what I like, again, that I could put it on one of these lip wands and kind of just like brush it on there, and then I could go up.
So we're getting this makeup look together.
Okay, so I'm going to have you look up for me.
Okay.
So this is why I love this inner lash line, because it will not budge and you apply it and it's so quickly. Because if I'm literally grabbing pencil going like this to her eyes water, there's like no. How does it feel?
Fine. I'm okay right now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But have you had somebody do like the pens? And it's
Yes.
Like, I think
The pencil is horrible.
It's like, so this one is like dot, 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 dot. And I know that you can cry or do like whatever you have to do. And hi, guys. Hi, Martha. Hi, Michelle. So I know, as you guys can see, it's so quickly, like the way, like when I start applying it, that is kind of like. And I know it's going to stay. So I'm going to toss this one out. So you see, it didn't take me like a couple minutes and I did not have to go back. But I am going to grab one more because I think that mascara dried already on her other eye. So I'm just going to remove it. So you guys see how quick that was? And I didn't have to smear the mascara at all.
It still looks perfect. Let me see. Oh, guys, look, it's coming along. You guys, look at the look. So we're getting close. We're getting close.
We're gonna just draw blank. It looks so beautiful.
Thank you. You drew a blank on what's next?
Yeah, so I'm gonna go over her brows again. That is so cool. You used to work for the C palette.
I did. Little known fact. I blogged for them.
Oh my god.
And I knew them very well, like the owners and stuff.
Mm-hmm. You still keep contact?
I haven't talked to them in a while.
Be like, hi.
Yeah, it's
like my friend used.
Danny is the husband, and Z, she's the owner. She actually started on set, and she found it hard to
carry around, especially like if you're
to carry around different things that she didn't need all the time.
Yeah.
So that's why she actually came up with the Z palette.
Nice.
Yeah. So I helped them actually not only blog for the site, but I also helped them get their Amazon photos on there so that they can sell from Amazon.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so like convenient, the C palettes for that, especially if you work like a lot on set. Like I was saying earlier, like I don't use the brush belt when I'm doing like the makeup. Like, but I normally do carry it like if I'm working on set. That way I just kind of just put everything that I need right there, like the brushes that I need.
Mm-hmm.
Just for like the quick touch-ups.
Right.
I'm just kind of like going over her brows again. Hello. Isn't she gorgeous, you guys? Hermosa.
Gracias, mamita.
She knows Spanish, you guys. She's Mexican.
We're both Mexican and we're both white looking.
No, girl, you are.
But you have like skin.
Yeah.
I mean, your facial features look more Mexican than mine, but
yeah. But we're both Latinas.
We're both Latinas.
I love it. Latinas, women, empowerment,
working together. That's why I was so proud of this
happen.
Super Bowl. I was like,
I know.
I was excited.
That was so amazing.
Every Latina girl loves J-Lo.
I know.
And then how can you not love Shakira?
I know. She's amazing. Everything, yeah. Okay, so I'm kind of going to go. I know she put moisturizer on, but I'm just going to remove some color because she does have.
I don't have color.
I'm loving the way. No, from the foundation that I had on you earlier. And it just gets on your lips too. Bring out her lips out a little bit. Girl, your skin looks bomb.
Thank you, Bo.
Gorgeous. I get so like proud. I feel like even though like it's not like my face getting beat right now, like I get so happy. I'm like, damn.
Your face is already beat. You're good to go. Hey, what's up, everybody? Oh, somebody popped on and popped up.
Like, where'd you go? Okay. So we're gonna go for
any questions, guys? Questions?
Questions.
Shoot them out.
I got answers for you.
That's right.
Okay, so I'm gonna show you the different
every problem
reds
has a solution, and every question has an answer.
And I'm gonna let you choose.
Okay.
So you can kind of just bring them out.
Okay.
So they're. I really like the red.
I want to do this one. I can already tell.
That one? Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll do that one from Dosa Colors. I really love Dosa Colors.
It's like very Valentine's looking.
Yeah. The red.
Yeah, it's like deep. Why do you like to remove the foundation from the lips?
Just because I am using matte. So I'm using matte, so I just feel like I want to make the lips look as like flawless as possible and not any like clumps or like buildup of like anything or like powder. Just because her lips are a little bit on the more drier side, so I don't want to make them too dry.
So this is like a
That's
gloss.
a great question, Addie. Thank you.
This is like a gloss.
No, so that's a matte lipstick.
That's a matte.
Yeah, so it's matte. Okay. So it's just depending on people's like lips or the way they are. So first I'm going to go in with a liner. So I'm going to her lips a bit. It's all quiet.
Mm-hmm. You can't talk.
I know. So now I'm going to clean up the top. You kind of just want to. So I do a lot of giveaways, you guys. I do a lot of makeup giveaways. I've never done an actual makeup application giveaways. I should. Would that be something you guys would be interested in? Open your mouth a little bit. Like, kind of like, yeah. So I want to make sure, because you always want to make sure you get these like inner corners. You don't gotta be that precise when you're lining. You just want to make sure. It just helps out a lot on the whole like lip application of the matte lipstick. You want to be careful because red, oh my god, reds, pinks, burgundies, they stain.
So if you get them outside of your lips, it looks like you have a smeared face. Like,
yes,
like Joker.
Mm-hmm. Not really smeared, not cute.
Not cute.
Like I love like a pink burgundy like smoky eye. I think my eyes look red for like a whole week. No lie.
Do you ever put red on your eyes, on your eyelids?
Yeah, I've done like a really red like burgundy smoky eye. But it's like literally my eyes are like crazy red. So I put some in my palette. So I do not want to bring the palette because I use the one that's not on the hand. So I do not want to drop it. Because then again, red, like I said, gets everywhere. So you want to take your time with it.
Someone says I love you.
Hi, Summer. I love you too. That's my sister-in-law's sister. So my sister too. Summer has been my model for spray tanning.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I do spray tanning too, guys. So I give you the full body glow.
So all the services you do.
So I do facials, body treatments, makeup for film, theater. I could do your headshots too. I'm really good at headshot makeup too. Which again, it's like the everyday, no makeup look.
Yeah.
Make somebody look as natural as possible. So you just want to build it up, guys.
Now, do you ever have girls that line outside of their lip?
Yes, I have done that. Especially if I'm trying to achieve a certain look, then we'll go ahead and do that. And then sometimes some people don't have the same shape on both sides.
Oh, okay.
Oh, another thing too, make sure like I have the tendency to like I just look at my hand because sometimes you cannot be paying attention. You dip, and then when you bring up your little lip wand, you accidentally grab some of the red. And if I place my hand anywhere around here,
it'll be
red on
smeared.
my chin. Yeah. So this is like a first of our many coming up lives.
That's why people ask questions. Do you guys have any questions for Ev? We're almost done with this makeup look. So she's doing an amazing job.
What's cool about matte though, that it's not gonna get on your lips. I mean on your teeth. Sorry, this is like my concentration look. When I'm like working, like say on set or doing a bride, I sometimes have my assistant, whoever I take like behind the scenes pictures and things like that. She's always like, you smile. Oh, you look so serious. I'm like, because I'm concentrating. I have to do a look like in 45 minutes, an hour. I'm not gonna be like,
right.
Like, okay, so our final step is I'm actually gonna rehydrate her and then I'm gonna set her.
What's
So
up?
I'm gonna go in with the setting powder.
Okay.
Setting powder, setting spray, but the Morphe one, the hydrating one.
The one that smells good?
Oh, my niece is on summer school. She's like, good job, yeah, Evelyn. Love you. I love you too, baby.
Yeah, this is it, James. This is this angle. So we're getting it done.
So I'm gonna go ahead and give her a little mist. She can stay nice and hydrated. And
wait, I didn't feel it up here though.
you don't feel it up there? And communication is key.
Thank you. There it is.
Okay, so now to fully set her face, I'm going to go in with the Kat Von D, the Locket Spray. I really like this spray because, as you guys can see, it kind of sprays like an aerosol, which that's what I like. A lot of people like the Urban Decay one.
Yes, I have that
because
too.
It's really good, but I don't like the way it sprays. I feel like it just goes.
It does.
And it'll leave like little
like
wet.
wet.
Yeah, like wet. So you're kind of like, I don't want those dots in my face. So you're like fanning your face.
Right.
Okay. Close your eyes.
Okay.
So this is really like the whole setting part of it.
And what does that mean? So that
your face does not move. When you hug your man, you do not get your makeup on his shirt.
Very important.
There's been times when I'm like on the go and it's like, oh my God, like, and somebody gives me a hug and I'm like, oh my God, should I tell them that my face is on their shirt? Or just let them run free? Okay, you guys, so
this is the finished look.
This is the finished look for my girl.
Hey.
It's a perfect date night, perfect, like, I know it didn't seem quick, but we were talking a lot, but, you know, like a quick little look, a brown smoky eye, and
so this is the Valentine's.
Like
okay, let me get closer.
Okay.
Hey, everybody.
Okay. A little bit more back.
Back.
Right. The lighting. Let me try to. There we go. Isn't she gorgeous? Thank you, Addie.
Thank you, Addie.
Thank you, Martha.
So this is the finished look, the Valentine's Day look,
Yes.
smoky eye, brown smoky eye,
Brown
and red
smoky
lip.
eye, yeah, and red lip
With the contour.
Yes, isn't she gorgeous?
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Maybe we could show the other camera now.
Okay, what's up, YouTube? This is the finished look. I'm gonna take some of this light. Yeah. So
I'm just gonna be adjusting the light because lighting is important.
Okay.
And then,
what's up, everybody? So, whoever's on, I don't know who's on, but this is the finished look. The light is not good. Better. Well, this is it.
And this
finished
is just
look.
like the natural, no light.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on, this lighting now again. Okay. So you guys see, we could be sisters.
We could. I told you we have like light like me.
Mi hermana.
Hermanita.
Sí.
Ya nos vamos.
Adiós.
A la calle. Vamos.
Sí, vámonos. No, really, vámonos. All right, you guys, thank you for watching. Thank you so much.
Thanks for your questions.
You guys for your questions. You guys can send me like any feedback. Like I said, this was our first live, so now I feel like we got our little setup. We kind of know like what to work with. So now next time it would be a lot more fun. We can play with color too. We can, you know, just focus on contour, on highlighting, how to make a certain look. If you guys want to learn like a certain type of makeup look, let me know.
Let us know. Hit us up. You know, our IGs Real Miss Chris, and
Bliss by Evelyn. Thank you, Byron.
Thanks, Byron.
All right,
What's
guys.
up?
Besitos.
Bye.
Bye.
The Mexican way.
Sí. I'm like, sí.
So I can end this one. No sé cómo lo hago.